That's the first thing that popped into my head. Because I will, unless something dramatically like changes and a new piece of information comes out that like Luka tried to like, never mind. I'm not even going to make up a dumb rumor like that because it'll just sound bad. Unless there's something egregious that comes out that Luka like told him like, screw you, I'm going to do what I want. I'm the only reason you make money. Like some sort of giant character flaw. That's not possible because Luka's not that type of human being from all things that we would know.
Yeah, also if there was something like that, I feel like it would have come out by now with all of the hate that Nico Harrison has been getting. Like his camp would leak that information if there was that information to exist.
The only logical explanation that I can keep concluding is Adam Silver decided that Luka needed to not be in Dallas. That's the only thing that I can draw. That's the only
Nico
thought.
Harrison is just an idiot.
I don't think that's possible. That makes less sense than there being a rigged back puppet.
It does make less sense. Yeah,
like
I agree.
there's like a cabal of people pulling strings, and the buses were like, "Oh, we want to see this happen." And Amstel's like, "Well, you have to sell your majority stake." I'm like all in on this like rabbit hole in my brain. Like I've had dreams about this, where the reason the buses are selling their majority stake is because it was part of their requirement for getting Luka, because Adam Silver wanted someone that he handpicked to own the Lakers so he could keep being a lizard person. I'm like so deep into this, like I'm convinced there's no way. I have too much faith in the human race to think that Nico Harrison could be that mentally ill to trade Luka. I like how we turned it back to this thing that we talk about all the time, but man.
Is he just getting paid crazy under the table to, like, because he's ruined the rest of his life, like forever now.
I don't think Elon Musk has enough money, or if he's a human with a soul, to be like, I'm going to do this to the people of Dallas. I'm going to do this to the fans of the NBA.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this to my family. His kids should be on suicide watch for the rest of their high school lives.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to make like light of it, but like legitimately, if I was in Dallas, Texas, and I went to school with one of Nico Harrison's children, I would make their lives suck.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I would be
to
a
me,
bully.
it makes more sense that, like, at least from that route of things or that line of thinking, that that he is like at least somewhat innocently dumb. You know, like he doesn't understand the gravity of what he did. Because if he did, why would he sign up to do it? Why would he be like, yeah, I'll be the fall guy for this? You know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But I think both things could be true at the same time. You know, like Dallas ownership, the new guy, and Adam Silver being like, oh, you don't really like Luka and you kind of want to trade him? Definitely do that. And here's a way that we'll orchestrate it. It could be both things at the same time, you know?
This would never happen in David Stern's NBA. I'm just kidding.
It definitely could, honestly.
I think it definitely kind of did, except the other way. Like things not happening as opposed to being forced to happen. I don't know. And honestly, I would like to think that I'm a pure enough basketball fan that I would have the same visceral reaction if Luka went to the Knicks, or like Luka went to the Heat, or like I'm trying to think of other. Well, to the Celtics, I very clearly would be like, that'd be hard, dude. That'd be so hard. If like we just had to send like Jaylen Brown,
that would be Luka? The equivalent. It'd be Jaylen Brown, a pick, and like Sam Hauser.
Oh, that's Sam Hauser's kind of a big deal. That's honestly worse than Sam Hauser. Jordan Walsh. I was trying to find a Max
Christie. I was trying to find a Max Christie equivalent.
But I love them all too much. So like, there's never going to be someone that I like. You could say someone that's perfectly equivalent on the court, but I emotionally just couldn't do it. But like, even then, I'd be like, no, Jaylen, no. But it's Luka. Like, how can I be sad? I don't know. I'm like just so upset about this the more I think about it.